Sounds great.
All right. First things first is, what can I call you? What can I call you?
You can call me anything but late for dinner.
That's
That's a joke my dad used to say growing up, and I think it's funny. But Grizlow.
all right.
My first name is Lance. If you want to call me by my government,
Well, it's nice
please
to
feel
meet you.
free. Nice to meet you. What is your name? I'm terrible with names.
Oh, it's Sishomaru.
Shishomaru. Okay.
Yeah,
See, I was way off, chat. I was way
like
off.
Sishomaru. Yeah. It. Everybody makes mistakes doing it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing basically I'm gonna start a getting to know you podcast. That's what I'm gonna call it, getting to know you. So I'm gonna put getting to know you and then Grizlow, and then
Okay.
in the description I'll put your stream, and I'm even gonna give you a follow,
Hey,
and yeah, hopefully when we
hello.
do these questions, you'll have somewhere to point your followers so that they get to know you a little bit better. Um,
Absolutely. That'd
yeah.
be cool.
Next question is, how have you been?
I've been well. I've been well.
That's good.
Um, Brainstorming, trying to figure out the next step in this content creation world. Um,
Definitely.
I've been well, though. How about yourself?
I've been eh, ups and downs, kind of getting over depression. This is one of the reasons, or one of the things I'm using to try to get out of that state. And so far, so good. So let's just keep our fingers crossed.
I'm sorry to hear that. And if I could stop you right there for a sec, um, if you ever need anyone to talk to, my chat is open, my DMs are open. Um, please, please don't hesitate.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Yes,
These are the next questions. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I'm
Um,
answering all the questions.
where are you from?
I am from Virginia.
Virginia. All right,
Born
that's
and
cool.
raised, lived here my whole life. Never really traveled outside the U.S. I've been to the Bahamas, but you don't need a passport or anything to get there. So I'm born and raised here, and I'll probably die here.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's good to go visit, but if you're in a place that you love so much that you're gonna live and die there, then good for you, right?
Family's here, man. Family's important to me. So
Yeah,
I don't want to be too close now. Like, give me give me an hour, 2 hours away, but close enough to where if something goes down, I can get to you. You know.
yeah.
What
Um,
about you? You West Coast, East Coast?
I am Canadian,
Okay, very
so
nice.
yeah, Central. I don't have to change my clock for anything.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I look at other people who change their clock for daylight savings times, and I'm like, haha, bitches. Time's got you wrapped around their little finger.
Yeah, it's so annoying. But my phone does it now, so I'm good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I don't. I gotta change the microwave and the oven like twice a year. We're good.
oh yeah. All right. How old are you?
Next question. No. 38. I'm
38.
38.
Awesome. How long have you been a creator?
7 months.
Seven months.
Kick is the first place that I ever hit the button, man.
Yeah. Have you tried adding stuff to YouTube?
I actually multi-stream to YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
I have some content over there. I actually just went through and unlisted a bunch of my content because I'm trying to take the channel in a certain direction, and I
Oh,
don't want those analytics to like fight against where I'm trying to shift.
oh yeah. Interesting. It's
Yeah,
it's good. I think from what I understand, anyways, the more that you get out there, the more that people will see you, and the more people will see you, right? And that's the hope
that
for
is
a creator.
that is the ultimate goal to be as many places as you can while still putting out quality content. That is where you wanna. That's where you wanna be.
Yeah. What do you hope to achieve as a creator?
Um, Man, ever since like day one, like the first day, it's always been about community. Um,
That's awesome.
it would be nice to make it to a point where I was able to bless some of the less fortunate streamers in this community. I've got a lot of friends who are less fortunate. Um, so ultimately, every good YouTuber, Twitch streamer, Kick streamer, whatever, has a community behind them. Without the community, the streamer, doesn't exist. And so I want to build a good foundation. But I'm sorry I paused there. Ultimately, I just want to be in a position to where I can give back and help to others.
I know what you mean. That's kind of what I'm doing it for too. I want to connect to people and help if I can. That'd be the dream. I don't want to presume that I'm able to do so right now, but maybe
Right.
someday.
It's that's the pure dream right there. I dig it. I dig it.
What did
Hey,
you want
chat. I just
to?
linked his stream. Come over and say hello.
Yeah,
Show him some
that'd be
love.
cool. Come and join the chat. Top in a thing. It'll count to my total towards 300 chatters, which
Yeah.
probably won't be hit for a while. But
Hey, you never know, brother.
yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Back when I first started, uh, man, we were getting people affiliated left and right, man.
Yeah,
So I would be happy to help you.
yeah, yeah, that'd be awesome too. I'm
What
not.
was your?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I didn't mean to cut you off. What was your next question?
Um, what did you want to be when you were a kid?
A basketball player, 100%.
Oh, nice.
Basketball player.
Did you play a lot?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, that's
uh,
okay. That's okay.
um, and I mean, there's other stuff. I did play a lot. I played well into my 20s before I physically could not anymore.
Oh yeah. All right.
5'8" game. Let's go.
Well, that's interesting. It's awesome to
What's
have
up, Scoop?
that kind of drive for a sport. I used to like basketball too, but I was a fat kid, so I could only get so good.
Hey, we had this kid named Greg Bartleski. Greg, if you're seeing this, I love you, buddy. He was thick. He was thick, and he had the moves, man. And then he lost his baby fat, and he was like, he's 6'4", like 220, But don't let a little bit of weight fool you,
Yeah, yeah,
Go ahead.
definitely. Okay, next ones are pretty easy. What kind of foods do you like?
Oh man, that's not an easy one. I am a big time foodie. I've been a sous chef. I've worked in food, more than any other industry that I've ever worked in. And man, steak and chicken wings probably are my favorites. I could live off of chicken wings. Just change the flavor, change the dipping sauce. We're good.
Yeah, awesome. That's a
What about you?
good answer. Me, I think bread.
Poutine?
Basically, bread. Any kind of bread because I need bread as a
Ah,
sandwich. I need bread as a pastry. Even you need bread for everything.
yeah, I love some pastries.
Like burgers you need bread,
Mm,
right? And
hmm.
yeah. So, anyways, breads. I was thinking about that. If I could only eat one thing, it'd probably be just like back in the day when people just ate bread.
Hell yeah. Just rip you off a piece of, what do they call it back then? They called it something different.
I was pretty lucky when growing up. Basically, a slice of bologna fried up was our
Ooh,
steak. Oh,
hell yeah. I
um,
love some bologna.
yeah,
An
yeah.
extreme would be awesome.
Oh man, just for bologna burgers. Oh, that would be. I'd have a good time. What kind of
Absolutely.
games do you like?
Mainly MMOs, RPGs, and survival based games.
Oh, nice.
I'm not really into the shooters so much anymore.
Have you tried Grounded?
I have not. My friend Llama plays, though.
I, if you like the survival type games, it's not really a shooter, but it's a survival type game. It's got parrying system, If you get the parryings down, you can block all damage from the enemies, and then it's got the tier building system. I think you might like it. I'm sounding like an ad for this damn thing. I'm not. I'm not an ad. Sorry.
That's fine. Rakita says she has that.
No.
I've I've seen it. Like I say, I've seen it. I have not played it. But Return to Moria comes out on the 24th. I'm going to be playing that.
Oh, Return to Moria. I'll have to check that out. I
That
need.
is the Lord of the Rings survival game.
I got a notepad open here with my questions and some notes.
There you go.
Um, what's our next question?
Oh, hold on 1 second, please.
Oh wow, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Iceman. YouTube says hello. Everybody's gonna see this beautiful beautiful sub gifting. Awesome.
I gotta throw on the. I gotta throw him on the board. I gotta put on the bear suit. Chat, don't let me forget once this interview's over.
Man, awesome. That's awesome. Good for you. Thank you, Iceman.
Yeah, real quick, so I don't have to keep typing. I'm doing an interview over here with Shishuro.
It's a
Right?
Shomaru. It doesn't matter.
Shishomaru.
You call me
I'm
Cess.
terrible.
Cess.
Cess.
Like cesspool, yeah.
So I'm not ignoring you in chat. I promise. Thank you, Rakita. I won't let you forget. Yeah, so I have different sub goals. At 1, you get your name put on the flag back here. By the way, what's your favorite color, Iceman? 2, you go on the board up here, and then ultimately I put on the bear ones.
When's the tattoo go?
No! There is a tattoo goal. At 250 cases of F3, we're getting a tattoo.
Oh, nice. That's going
All
to be
right.
one of the questions, but it'll be later. Are you
Okay.
ready to continue or what?
Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to let chat know I'm not
No.
trying to ignore them.
No, that's awesome.
Normally I'd be over here doing backflips. Well, I
Iceman
can't, but you know.
is doing awesome. Hopefully they can they hear me?
Yeah, they should be able to hear you. I have my audio playing through.
Okay. Um, what are we going? What's the first game you remember loving?
The original Baldur's Gate for the PlayStation.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How long did you play that for?
We honestly powered through it in a weekend. Now I grew up gaming, but that was the first game where I was like, "Oh, there's different kind of games." Oh, okay.
Awesome. I'll have to give that one a
Yeah.
try.
Oh man, the new one is fantastic. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep, I agree there.
So well done.
Um, what kind of movies do you like?
Excited. Man, movies is a tough one. I like to watch movies with people. I like to watch shows individually. I don't like my shows interrupted. uh, Action movies, comedy movies. You know,
Yeah.
I don't really have like Top Gun is probably my favorite movie. Speaking of Iceman, and that is just a coincidence, 100%.
That's awesome.
And I've most recently watched the new Top Gun, and it was just as good.
I think Boondock Saints is pretty good.
That is a good movie. That is a very good movie.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch more, but I always think it depends on your mood when you watch the movie, because if you're in the right mood, you can watch the right movie and it just be the perfect hit, you know?
Absolutely.
Next question is, what's your favorite childhood movie?
Oh my! Either like Ninja Turtles, the original Batman, or Best of the Best. It was a karate movie.
Okay, now Ninja Turtles, we gotta get specific here. Were we talking animated? Were we talking the live action with
No.
freak
The
suits?
very first original Ninja Turtle movie, live action.
Oh yeah.
I have the cassette tape right over here. Can I go grab it real quick?
Yeah, do it. Grab it. I will look that up. That's awesome, guys. Nice.
Yeah, y'all
Nice.
didn't think I would pull up with the original, did you? Shit. That joint still works too, baby. That's my pride and joy right there.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'm a Raphael if there ever was one.
Oh shit. Nice.
Next question is do you have a role model or a hero?
Uh, to not sound corny, my dad, um, he's my best friend, and I aspire to be like him.
That's a good answer.
One day y'all will meet him. One day y'all will meet him. He's not shy, but I'm trying to like slowly talk to him, like, come to a stream with me, bro. Let's play some golf or something.
All right.
Oh,
What kind of jobs have you had? The best and the worst?
oh my goodness. Like I say, I've worked in food a lot. Um, Worst job was Burger King. By far, I worked there for like 2 days. I was like, fuck this place. But I was like real young. Uh, the best job, you know, paying wise, was when I drove trucks for U.S. Express. But my favorite job is what I do now,
Yeah.
streaming.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
nobody likes that fast food.
how about books? What kind of books do you read?
What are books?
Yeah, I was wondering about this question because I was like, people don't read books anymore. They read like different stuff.
Yeah. Um, I read a lot of Louis L'Amour books, which are westerns. They paint like a really vivid picture.
Oh, cool.
Um, I don't read too much anymore, though. If I'm being 100% honest, does listening to the Game of Thrones on audiobook count?
Yeah. Yeah,
Does that
sure.
count as
Why
reading?
not? I mean, somebody's reading, right?
Facts. There we go. See, I like this guy already, Chad.
My parents used to hate my arguing skills.
Were
Um,
you ever a lawyer? Did you ever consider it?
I considered it very much so. I kind of aspired to it, but then we went to a job fair and there was lawyers there, and they're like, being a lawyer sucks, and I totally was never interested in it again.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they ruined it.
worst job fair ever.
That. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
you got one job, right? And he comes in, he's just
Right?
like the most depressive. Uh,
You don't want this shit job. It's the
uh,
worst. Whoops.
Next question
Uh-huh.
is, what are your current goals or plans?
Uh, in general or for streaming?
Yeah, for streaming, for general, for whatever you feel like saying.
Um, I would like to hit verified. Um, but before any of that, I want to establish a community on top of the foundation that we've built here. In this community over the last 7 months, we've grown, we've fallen, we've had good days, we've had really good days. We've been close before to verified. Um, it's not the main focus, but it's the ultimate goal. Um, for plans, I've got a YouTube series that I'm working on here for Sons of the Forest. I got all my notes and stuff over here for like where I clipped the shot or where the shot is, so I can go grab it from the VOD. So I'm excited about that. Very excited
Oh, I'm missing my own chat. That's awesome. I think that's really good. I think getting the community down is definitely the first step. You want a good community. I would
about that. Absolutely.
hate to have a community of just the people that I don't like, which is
Oh
basically
yeah.
the people. I'm such a hypocrite. I don't like people who don't like people. So
Yeah, yeah.
so it
No, I get it.
yeah, and then I'm like, oh man, I can't. Where do I even begin? So I don't blame anybody for not liking people, because I got the same reason.
100%. That's why I'm here. This is my form of socialization. Like, this is as close to people as I want to be.
All right. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have one tattoo. It's on my left shoulder, actually.
Do you
It's
want to
my
share?
middle name.
Oh yeah.
It's terrible. I got it done on the day I turned 18. It says Bear, Bear, which is my middle name, which is partly where the name Grizlow comes from.
All right.
You're smart, Griff.
All
Sorry,
right.
Chad.
Um, what was the next one? Oh, if you were to get a tattoo, what's your next tattoo gonna be?
Woo!
You said you
That's
were
so cool. I never
gonna
knew that.
get one if you get a
Yeah. So if we sell 250 cases of F3, I'll be getting an F3 tattoo.
F3 tattoo.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
I already got it planned. I was thinking, what was I thinking? Oh, I can't remember. It came to me a while ago, and I was like, man, I gotta start saving money. But I'll remember it again, but I forget it right now. Um, next one. Where are we? Oh, what are some of the tough parts about being a creator?
Oh, man, this one hit me right in my feels. The lonely days, the slow days, uh, the days when you don't have your creativity's not firing on all cylinders. Um, the days where you feel like you may not be doing enough. Um, those are definitely the toughest days as a creator.
I've only been doing this for about 14 days, and I can relate to that so far. I was kind of the reason behind that question was kind of give me a heads up to what I've got to look forward to, because it is a pretty tough path depending on how you make your way across it.
Oh yeah, it's mentally. I consider myself pretty mentally tough. Just based off all the stuff that I've been through in my life,
Mm-hmm.
um, from like physical pain to like mental pain that was caused from the physical pain, and it gets to me. That's why I tried to stop you back there. I did stop and said, hey, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here. We all go through it. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
wants to admit it, but I try to keep it transparent.
Goes hand in
But
hand with the next question. Have you experienced depression or anxiety?
I have, and I do regularly. It's hereditary for me. Um, is it hereditary or genetic? How do you which one is correct in that sentence? Um,
I'm not sure.
I fight it pretty well. I'm genuinely a happy person. Um, but I have reasons to be grumpy. You know what I mean? And I don't wanna delve into those really. Um, and sometimes that grumpiness gets the better of me. So, but we get up and we keep fighting, man. Keep fighting.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I feel you there. We keep fighting. What are
Absolutely.
what are some things that you do to relax?
What is that? No, I'm kidding. I watch football. Uh, so my nightly routine now is I turn on the TV over here. I eat a snack. I drink an orange mood from F3, and I light my candle, and then I wait until I start getting drowsy in the chair, and then go straight to night town.
All right. What do you think of meditation?
Um, I've never like been through a led meditation, right, where someone else leads it, but I sit there and reflect in silence frequently.
Yeah, cool. I sometimes ask people about that because I've been through a lot of counseling and stuff, and one of the things that they suggest a lot is meditation.
Okay.
And so I just thought I'd ask people what their experiences with it were.
Absolutely.
All right. Next one's pretty, well, maybe not easy. What does a dream vacation look like?
Oh man, dream vacation somewhere with snow, somewhere with a fireplace, um, somewhere with family. That's really all I need. Just a snowy like cabin in the mountains with the family.
Yeah, where I live, it gets like the hottest and the coldest in all of Canada.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'd still not do it with the snow because I like snow too. Um,
One of my viewers said, he's one of my friends. Self meditation is a huge thing I lean on. For me, it's much like less what one envisions meditations to be, but take time to center myself and remind myself to live in the present is massive.
yeah,
I agree.
that's awesome, Griff. That is completely what. That's why I asked. Is because there's a lot out there, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's one of the topics that kind of excites me is mental health and addictions, actually. And
Okay.
so, doing things like that or sharing things that have helped me, it I know it's what I want to do. Right, I want to help people. But
You're on a good platform for that. There's a lot of people that need our help on this platform.
yeah, and I'm hoping we can meet them. We can connect with them because that's what we need, right? We need to have them meet us. We need to find our community. They're there. We just gotta find them.
100%, man.
We gotta find our babies and bring them to us.
We gotta
Um,
protect them.
all right. What is something you do to treat yourself?
Uh, I treat myself every month. No, I'm kidding. On payout day, like I get my payout and my disability check around the same time, and I'll go get like a steak or something. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Sear that bad boy up real nice,
$2 steak
or I'll
or
get like, oh no, we get we're going ribeye. You know, gotta get ribeye's my favorite cut. Either that or like just get some chicken wings and veg out for the football games.
right. How do you deal with stress in your life?
Dude, the steak in your fridge you posted on Twitter was delicious looking. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry. What was that last question?
How do you deal with the stress in your life?
I lean on my friends. Um, I chat to them, or I go for a walk or a drive. This kind of alludes to what Griff was talking about. If I can go on a drive, like I don't even turn the music on sometimes. Just be there with my own thoughts, and then eventually something kind of just clicks, and it's like, okay, you've been through this, you're gonna make it. Everything's gonna be fine. And then I just go turn around, and go home.
There's something about the vibrations in a car on a road that gets me too.
Yeah,
It's just the right vibrations, I think.
good vibrations.
Are you spiritual or religious?
I'm a Christian, but not in like the classic sense of the word. Um, I think a lot of modern day Christians give Christianity a bad name. I'm never going to be one to judge you or try to preach my beliefs down your throat. I respect the fact that you have different beliefs, or I respect that anyone has different beliefs. So I just believe in it for myself, and I try to live a good life as far as like how I treat others, and that's about the extent of it for me.
Yeah, that's kind of the same way I feel. Let people live the way that they want to live.
Yeah,
As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't want any of that stuff. But
right.
that's about all the control I'd put.
100%.
Would you say you're an introvert or an extrovert?
That's a good question. Definitely an extrovert, but with introvert-like qualities.
Mm-hmm.
The older I've gotten, the more I've preferred to, or not preferred, the less I've minded being alone, right? I'm content with myself, but I seek socialization and engagement, which is why I became a streamer. This is how I, meet people. He is from Canada. Griff said, "Ooh, he's a northerner, isn't he? I heard in a boot."
A boot?
Like about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe. Often wonder about my accent, what I sound like to other people, and
yeah.
sometimes I say words that are completely different from other people too. But that's interesting. Um,
Sometimes my thick accent comes out and it's like real country. So I Trust me.
I don't know. It feels like I've heard people that sound exactly like you around. I don't know. Maybe I
Oh
just don't hear
wow.
accents. I just don't hear accents, I think.
We all sound alike, chat. No, I'm just I'm kidding.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Huh. If Kick's still around here as a full-time streamer, man, um, with a
Yeah,
nice little community,
yeah,
living in my tiny home, you know, that's the dream.
that's
That's
awesome.
the dream.
What do you hope improves the most in the next 5 years?
People's stinking ass attitudes. Uh,
Man, that'd be
people,
magical.
right? People, I don't know. People are just snakes. The more I interact, the thing that drove me to be more of an introvert was people. And then as a creator, you kind of have to um, network and reach out and meet new people. And I've always desired that, but in that process, I've been reminded of why I was just like, nah, I'm good by myself. By myself.
Yeah, man. Um, the next question. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
All
Um,
good.
what's harder than you thought it would be as a creator, and what's easier?
Um, the editing portion, like finding the right content to put on socials, is harder than I thought, for sure. For sure.
Awesome. I mean, I'm having the same troubles, and I was wondering if other people were having troubles like I was. So you know that feeling of camaraderie when somebody's going through the same thing as you.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. That's the easy part is hitting the live button. That's the easy part,
Who's your
in
favorite?
my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. For me, it's a little hard, but I keep trying to talk when I'm on. So there's no dead space, no dead air,
Right.
and I find that can be a little bit. It can be a little bit stressful sometimes. Um,
Absolutely.
who's your favorite creator?
Dr. Lupo.
Dr. Lupo. I haven't heard of him.
Lupo.
Where does he stream?
He streams on YouTube. He used to stream on Twitch. He's a bigger creator, but he actually gives back to the community. He gives his time to St. Jude's Medical Research Center. He goes and like actually gives his time, and I don't know how much he's raised, but it's like I want to say upwards of like $8 million or something. Um, yeah, definitely Dr. Lupo.
Awesome. That's really nice of him. Philanthropy. Yeah. I hope one day to be able to have money to give. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
What is your greatest ambition?
I mean, we've touched on that.
Yeah.
Just to be a successful creator,
Yeah.
not by anybody else's, definitions, but my own.
Yeah. And I think for me, one of the issues I might run into is looking at the follower count and the viewer count a little bit too hard, too heavy, and then taking that as a
Guilty.
reflection to what I'm feeling and what I'm doing. And if I do that, I know it'll be just a rail car ride. Um,
Yeah, it will. Guilty. I'm guilty of it.
yeah, it's good to know that there's more of us out there.
Hey, let me know when you're ready, Rakita. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more of us out there. A lot
There's
more of us out there.
not too many more questions. If you won the
No
lottery, would you
worries.
still be a creator?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
Yep.
was getting. That's what I was thinking
One
too.
100%, man. I would build my little tiny home with the creator studio that I have in mind, and I would just I don't know. I would bless people, man. I would bless people.
What would you say are the best parts of streaming?
The best parts?
Yeah.
Ah, man, the chatters,
Yeah.
the community, 100%.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling, even if there's just one person in your chat. Uh, Man, that feeling cannot be uh, like it
Ex-
can't be beaten. The only other feeling that like comes close is like getting an organic follower, like someone organically joins your channel
Yeah.
and then like that might that takes the cake. But those are basically the same thing.
Awesome. My dog's here now. Giving her a little pet. Hi, Nell. Say hi. Um, is there something? Well, what is something about you we don't know?
That's classified. Something about us you don't know. Hmm, Pretty
Just
open. Um, I don't know, man. There's a lot that you don't know, but like,
yeah, you don't have to share anything that's crazy.
but it's not like anything. I don't know.
I mean, don't confess to murder or nothing.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, like, obviously a lot you don't know, but it's like nothing interesting, right?
hmm
It's like,
Well, maybe it's something like that. Maybe your favorite vegetable is a cucumber, right? It's something we don't know.
um, I don't know, man. I'm drawing a blank on that one.
All right, we're just about done. I think there's 2 or 3 questions left.
Okay.
What do you want your followers to know about you?
That I love them, man. That I love 'em.
All right,
That's they don't have to support me, but they do.
that's a good answer. Uh, what questions have I not asked that I should have asked?
I think I think you did a good job.
Awesome.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
This is not in my wheelhouse. Like this is, you know what I mean. This is your baby. I think you did a good job. Good
Thanks.
questions.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And then the
Yeah.
last one is how can we find you? So this is where you I don't know, do an intro of yourself again and plug it, and hopefully I'll cut the YouTube video right after this ends and people will see it and be able to find you.
Man, you can find me all over on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. It's going to be at Grizlow Gaming. On Kick, it's just Grizlow.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
And,
I'm not hard to find. You look for me on Twitter, you'll find me.
all right.
You'll find me. And I call it
Perfect.
Twitter because I'm a boomer. So,
Thanks for coming and hanging out. And thanks for doing the interview.
yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on. It was nice catching up with you. Nice meeting you. And please, take it very serious. Don't be afraid to reach out, man. If you need someone to talk to.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
All
Do
right.
you have any plans for the rest of the evening?
I'm gonna keep doing this. I think.
Cool.
I think one of my next goals is to get to 100.
Okay.
Just like this, maybe edit it a little bit along the lines, along the way. I mean,
Okay.
but I want to try to get out there and get everybody some help. To,
Love it.
I mean, because it's free advertising for you, right?
Absolutely.
I'm hoping when I name it and
Absolutely.
it's got your name in the title, that it'll pop you up as soon as somebody types it in, and get some views.
That'll be cool. Hey, don't be afraid to shoot your shot with some of the bigger creators here on Kick. Uh, there's a lot of good people here that are willing to take the time if you just shoot that shot, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a portfolio going, and then I'm gonna go a little bit bigger. I was talking to one other guy here earlier, but we'll see how it goes. You know, day one, kind of hour one. So
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate you talking with me. I really do.
Hey, man, appreciate you having me on. You have a good rest of your Friday, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Later.
All right, guys, that was pretty cool. We got to do our first interview. I'm going